scheduled for one fall, and it is for crown, the #1 contender for the Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
You heard it here earlier tonight, Sally. It is our #1 contendership for the Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. We saw both Mike Kaos and Jayson Krash earlier.
This should be a very, very evenly matched contest, Gemstone. Both considered well-skilled, well-versed, and equally keen to become the #1 contender.
Absolutely, this is a big match for both Jayson Krash and Mike Kaos. Jayson Krash being robbed of his titles by Slade Mercer, Mike Kaos being robbed of his #1 contenderships. But let's go back to the ring for the next intro. Who the Alpha Faithfuls believe was robbed by Slade Mercer by putting his foot on the ropes to win that belt. We have the Slim Reaper Mike Kaos, who has been robbed of his #1 contenderships time after time after time. This is a massive blow-off match for the both of them to prove the real #1 contender. While they were civil earlier in the celebrations, they are now enemies.
Absolutely. This is going to be very, very even, and
Can only be one.
One thing in his favour, but on the other hand, I'm going to say he's getting the
You're not wrong. Like I said, like Kaos has been #1 contender since May, Zally. Since May, and still haven't had his one-on-one opportunity, whereas Jayson Krash got that opportunity. But unfortunately, it was at his loss.
I wouldn't mind him actually.
On Slade Mercer's behalf.
Similar styles, they know each other well.
Alrighty, we are here kicking off this #1 contendership match. Mike Kaos, Jayson Krash. This is going to be one hell of a match. Gotta say, Jayson Krash in those new shorts looking mighty fine, seeing some legs there.
Well, looking
Absolutely. Jayson Krash controlling right out of the gate. Look, we've got to remember, like I said earlier, Krash has been screwed out of his first ever championship opportunity by the dirty tactics of Slade, and he's yet to get that rematch. He hasn't had that opportunity to try again, which personally I feel is unacceptable, but it is out of my hands. I only commission energy. But like I said, Krash is, I feel like Krash has the biggest stake in this right now, but Mike Kaos has a lot more to prove. Krash has already had that opportunity. Mike Kaos has
it's such an even split. Who's got to prove? Who's got the game? Who's got more to lose? And it's very so
yeah, like Krash said earlier, it's trainer versus trainee. Things like you, Lanky Brick, just tells you exactly how little Krash really does know about Mike since he came out of that traineeship. Absolutely. Now, one thing I do have to mention is we've got to remember, like I say field is pretty stacked. You've got to remember, at our Rumble, both of those men had cleared the entire match. Even Slade, who was eliminated, but like I said earlier, the referee didn't see it. It didn't happen. So Slade was able to sneak him back in and sneak that win, defeating both of them, eliminating them from that Rumble match and taking that heavyweight championship. So it's pretty even pickings here. They're both as hungry for this belt as one another.
Well, that's the thing. They're both as hungry. They're both as skilled. They're both
wasn't that?
the point is to which way the skill is going to go.
We're doing this for a reason. Let's make it a little more fair for the big man, alright?
Absolutely. Going into this, we've also got to remember that Mike Kaos has been on a hot streak since December 2023 here at Alpha. He's been screwed out of the final for the title multiple times, like April for a perfect example. And former champion Kris Law just kept dodging him, never gave him that match that he had earned. But we're here now, we make do with what we've got, and we see Krash versus Mike Kaos to try and be the number one contender for the Alpha Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I'm not sure if we'll win that aspect there, but I think I know what you mean. The thing is, it's been months and months. The question is, frustration building up in the mind of Mike Kaos, Gemstone.
Oh, absolutely. Why do you think he came out as quickly as he did when Slade was celebrating? He came out with an idea in mind of that cake. He just didn't get to execute it because Krash came out with a cream pie. Mike Kaos currently got the upper hand. Krash on the outside, and Mike Kaos with cannonball off the apron, caught! Oh no! Oh, dunked on the apron right where he needed to. Did you see the power of Jayson Krash just then? Somehow hoisting Mike Kaos up onto his shoulders for that blow.
There you go. Oh. That would have sucked.
Krash with the upper hand. Mike Kaos getting the kick out. This is going to be one of the more technical matches we've seen this evening. That's what you get when it's student versus teacher, when it's master versus apprentice. You see some of the most technical, most intimate, most structural wrestling you will ever see here at Alpha Professional Wrestling. I mean, the number one contendership's on the line. They're going to put in 110%. Jayson Krash said it right now. There can only be one number one contender.
Oh, absolutely. Everything in this chance that
I'm not gonna lie, Zoe, I'm completely lost for words at this point. I too have a personal stake in both of these men's careers, and it's just so heartbreaking to see two people I admire, I look up to, I respect in this wrestling game, in this promotion of Alpha Pro Wrestling, having to fight over a piece of gold. Like, I understand, I do, as somebody who's training to wrestle as well, I get the end goal, if you will. But I hate seeing friends turn to enemy over things like this. Who will be the person to challenge Slade Mercer and Obstruction's revenge for what happened with Ruthless Rumble last month? Zoe, I have a feeling that no matter who wins this match, no matter who walks out of here, the number one contender for Slade Mercer's Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, no matter who it is, they're not going to be done. I don't care if Mike Kaos walks out of here, he ends up taking on Slade Mercer, he ends up winning the belt. Krash will be right there for it. And vice versa, if Krash were to win this, if Krash were to go on and take the belt from Slade Mercer, then Mike Kaos will be right on his tail, going for that belt straight from him. You never know. Neither of them could come out victorious, and we could see Slade Mercer hold the belt for a really long time, but he will have these two men pointing arrows at his back. He is a big old target, and neither of these men will stop until that belt is all played through.
Absolutely. His tail.
Not Kaos. Screw you, Krash! You think you got out of me?
Oh no. Mike Kaos clearly getting frustrated with everything going on. Clearly maybe some pent-up frustration from the training days, yelling at his own trainer when he never went to him.
What do you got, Krash, out?
I don't know about you,
Everything
to
you
me,
can do,
this is like wrestling 101. This is your textbook wrestling match. This is when two people know each other so well that there's nothing they can do to take one another out. It's a back and forth. It's a slobber knocker, if you will. It's technical
What do you got,
wrestling
Krash?
at
You
its
scared me, huh?
finest.
Definitely a slobber knocker. Definitely picking up and now for a second.
Oh,
And
Jayson
now
Krash meeting Mike Kaos with a violence party.
that's another sort of party where there's, I think, a lot of cake and
I don't know if you noticed, Sally, the cake did come out unscathed. We do have a snack here if we want it.
well, that's right. Delicious.
Mike Kaos beside himself right now. Unfortunately, that was a 2 count, but Mike can't believe it. Jayson Krash just making out of that pin. Just. Krash agrees with me.
Wrong
This
line.
match and this rivalry really beginning to come out. There's a bit of intensity, a bit of
Hey, double fear, huh?
where this is going to
Hey,
be
double fear.
what will be the deciding factor in that.
It's starting to look like maybe the teacher, even though we all know Krash has dropped some weight. He's getting to the gym. He's getting fit. No matter how vicious those attacks, no matter how fit you are, no matter how fast you are, how many people you train, how many years you're in the game, you will never be as good as your student. They'll always have that upper hand because they know what you're capable of. They've been there, they've learnt that.
Well, absolutely.
Oh, maybe I was wrong, but Jayson Krash right on the heels of Mike Kaos.
Vice versa.
Hold that learning on the job, Sally. That's what true professionals here in Alpha Pro Wrestling do.
Reflexes are both coming through here.
Oh, that was so smart on Krash's behalf. He was so swift with that one.
Now it's this little
Jayson Krash going up, trying to get the crowd behind him for this one. He's going to need all of their energy to get this. Mike Kaos across the ring. Will he reach? Oh! Huge pump knee to Jayson Krash mid-air. How he's still standing, I will never understand. Oh! What's this small pack? Oh! That has got to be it. Krash has to get himself together and get into that pin. Every moment is a moment wasted. That is more time for Mike Kaos to rest. More time for Mike Kaos to kick out. Krash needs to get into that pin right now.
He's got to throw it over and get some sort of pin. As you say, every microsecond making the difference, but neither man really in condition to
This is awesome, Jack.
It's been such a grueling encounter. I don't know
This is
where it's going to go. There's kudos to both men. They just absolutely throw
Oh my God, Sally, Slade Mercer has entered the arena. He is here. He is what looks like stalking the ringside, stalking the contenders. Oh no, what's gonna happen here? What's this? Oh no, ring the bell! That isn't to do Slade Mercer getting in. That means that we have no winner in this match right now.
That is a travesty. I know this is made of match. And Mercer defending it for official Daniel Hall.
Who's the best?
Absolutely unacceptable Rumble by Slade Mercer. I don't know what we're going to do from here.
That's the thing, no number 1
Exactly it.
That's why I'm sad, baby.
Sorry, go on, Sally.
No new number 1 contender here. Nobody's coming for this belt.
So we go.
I don't think that Slade Mercer understands that this is not how it works. That match will have to happen again. Oh, our interim commissioner is back. I've got some things to learn.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean, what do I think I'm doing? This shit said it's embarrassing.
Embarrassment. What I think is embarrassment is that you're holding that title and you're doing what you're doing right here. You interfere in a championship-worthy match? What's wrong with you? You know what?
Hey, DPC, give it up.
Just one thing before we do anything, Krash. I want to get this off my chest. You want to interfere in this match? You know what? Let's make this a triple threat match in the next event.
There's no new number 1 contender. Why would you give them a shot?
I think both of them deserve it. So, our next event is going to be Jayson Krash, Kaos versus Slade Mercer for the Alpha Pro Wrestling Championship.
No.
Our interim commissioner has made it official. At our next show, there will be a triple threat match because we had no winner today. He has to face both of them.
Hey, Slade. You're the new Alpha Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, I know, and everybody else here knows too.
They do know. And they came here to see a fighting champion. Now my Kaos might have just pushed me to a limit. But bitch, I want you in tonight's main event. Jayson Krash, Slade Mercer, right here tonight.
No, I don't even have my wrestling here. I don't have anything. I can't perform today. I can't perform tonight.
Hey, DPC, aren't you like the commissioner or something at the moment? Do you guys want to see me beat the crap out of Slade Mercer?
No, they don't. Don't listen to them. They
Hey,
don't.
Commissioner, I think you feel what I'm trying to put down here. Can you do me just this one little favor?
We're on the same page. Let's make it official. Jayson Krash, Slade Mercer, tonight! But unfortunately, not for a title, but I can guarantee you this. Jayson Krash is going to give a fight for your life, mate.
There you have it. Interim commissioner DPC has made it official.
That's all because I'm from New Zealand, isn't it?
Oh no, Slade Mercer playing the New Zealand card, claiming that we're discriminating. Absolutely disgraceful from him.
I think we are a lot of sheep. I think that's a brilliant piece by our interim commissioner. Luke asked on the job, and I hope as our learning as well.
I absolutely am. You know what I'm learning, Sally? A beautiful display of sportsmanship from Mike Kaos and Jayson Krash.
Good learning that we all need and society needs.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait for that main event tonight.
Absolutely.
Next time.
A non-title match, Jayson Krash versus Slade Mercer. Slade's going to be coming into that triple threat match feeling a bit worse for wear. Well, there you have it. We didn't have a winner just now, but we have a triple threat.
DPC triple threat match at inevitable September 21st.
Oh no, not again! Not again! Sally, this is exactly what happened earlier. Adam Coe took out our commissioner, Mike Matt. What is going on? What are they doing? This is absolutely unacceptable, Sally. It looks like they're shaving his head! It looks like this!
God almighty.
absolutely disgraceful scenes we're seeing here, Zoe. Absolutely unacceptable. First, Mike Manson, now our interim commissioner. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Just gone on, you've put people in charge. What have they done? There's the results. They're holding on to the hair.
Zoe, I'll be back in a moment. I need to check on our interim
You should
commissioner.
have fired him. You should have been fired. That's it. You should have been fired.
Go so far. Gracious move.